Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery with a little bit of vivid polypore in the bottom of a container that I floated some Prism Pours on top of. And I'm going to probably try and pick that up with my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, available on my Amazon link, which is on the link tree, which is under the video, which is probably under Show More. So I really want to get to a pan this size, but for right now I'm going to use a pan this size. That's not dust, that's just ancient. This is my OXO Omelette Turning Flip and Fold Spatula. These covered pens or whatever. They were plastic packaging. And I'm planning on using them to pick up paint. Although that one doesn't seem to be that good because it's got something on the bottom of it. But hopefully, yeah, those will work better. So, even flat with just the edge of a piece of packaging, something for handle. I'm going to throw some Mead Black paint. I'm going to throw some dog hair off of the canvas. Alright, some Mead and paint chips, goodbye. I'd like to have a somewhat substantial layer of paint. I want it thin, but I don't want it so thin that I can't flow what I put on there. And it may come down to a palette knife. So I am prepared. And I probably should have waited until I put my paint in my pan before I did what I'm doing right now, but I'll just put a little more paint on the canvas and that should solve that issue, hopefully. And left-handed, wow. Left-handed, and I think something was in there. I've got tweezers, they're on my Amazon link. I recommend them, they're very sharp. They're also stainless steel, so you can put them in your water bucket, where you must soak your tools in your spatula. This is the OXO Omelette Turning Flip and Fold Spatula, best paint spreading tool I know of. I think everybody who does paint pouring or fluid art should have one. I'm going to take that residual and put it right on my little Liffey silicone mat, because as a base layer, when it dries, I can actually use my leftover Prism Pours and put them on top of it, and it works out quite nicely. So I'm going to do some black and some white in the base. And in this case, it's Mead and Black. Oh, and Artist Loft White if it's open, which it's not. Should have put my cap back on. I like it when the top comes out, but it's not gonna do it this time. So we're just gonna make do with running a skewer. Wow. Okay. Not prepared again. So I can see daylight out of there. And I was just going to pour it in the pan, but I don't want that much paint in there. And I haven't done this before. And that looks super, super thick. Wow. That's really bizarre. Alright. Well, obviously I'm going to have to do some more work on that. So we'll just use a little more black. And maybe I'll let it flow around in there. Now, I've got some Baltic Amber. I'm going to bring it up here. Some poinsettia. Some frozen. So far, my colors are not making me feel too confident, but that can change. This is Claret. Yeah, I picked all the weird ones to go first. This is Fandango. Here is some, it's either Royal Sapphire or Water Dragon, and I think it's Royal Sapphire. Here's my African violet, which I'm hoping is going to make everything sing. I'm going to sneak in a little bit of, wow, hot orchid, which has gone super thick. And pink diamond, which replaced the now unavailable hot orchid. Let's go for some blue velvet. Oh yeah, that's the bomb. I love this color. To be followed by some Bonfire. Another color that I love. I think I love them all. Now this is mystifying me. It's not Baltic amber. What is it? I keep my lids handy. That's the Bonfire. See if I can find it. No, it's not showing itself. I'll figure it out. Similar to Bonfire and Baltic amber. Now whatever else I want, I'm not going to worry about this time because this is basically an experiment to teach me how to do this. And I want to grab some of this paint it's a lot like a shovel pour, except for it's card applied, and I do intend on tipping. And I forgot my gold, which is fairly easily remedied by just adding some more. And it is Mayan gold. I wish I could figure out the name of that. Well, I had a list and I need to make a new one evidently. This is not coming out either. I'm having a day. There we go. That was hard and fast in there. That needed to be poked out in any case. And I see that I have something that does not belong right there. And I'm going to grab a smaller tool . I'm glad I have a black base under my Meeden. I think I'd like to tip to see if it will move right now. And nothing is moving because it's too thin. But the colors are beautiful. And I'm still contemplating creating a pan of colors that are much less mixed up, so I can just put down the solid ones. But I'm also thinking about whatever I get using a toothy tool on it. But as experiments go, you have to start somewhere. You could drag chain through this. You could do balloon kisses to this. I could use a much smaller piece of plastic, which might be interesting. Can lift it up. just fill in is kind of cool. The colors are tremendous. And the black and the white in the bottom didn't seem to make a whole lot of difference, which is kind of cool to know. Oh, look, I have something beautiful right there. Just scrape that right off. We have company and I have no idea who it is. There's someone at the door. Excuse me. My picture window overlooks the driveway. Still tempted to use the Toothy tool. Don't think it was a terrible guess for my first time doing this like this. The amount of paint I used. The colors ought to carry the composition anyway, in my opinion, they do. Just going to let those continue to relax right out of that container. See if there's anything else I can steal from in there. And think about what I might want to do with it. Just want to fill in, honestly. Use the black in the background. I suppose I could do it with... Really should have grabbed a smaller... You know what? I've got this spatula and that will work to pick up the rest of their colors. Pretty much didn't waste anything. Yay. That one white thing in the center is kind of odd, especially since it's got some bubbles. Thinking about joining them up, but I'm not sure that that's a good idea. I do want to take my Toothy tool. Very curious to know who our company is. I have no idea. He didn't warn me he had a friend coming over. He being the husband. Alright, well that's kind of different. But different is good. Most of the time anyway. Or many times. Just gonna take the colors right off of there. So, what to do now? Just finish out the marks, I guess. I guess it is what it is and I'm done with it. So I should tell you guys, look for the promo code and I'm going to try and show you the shimmer if at all possible. Throw some of my tools in the bucket. I haven't been extremely successful at the showing of the shimmer yet, but I'm going to try again. Those colors are the bomb. She's in a war zone. She's talking about the bombs again. Probably not very charming. Okay, so now I'm going to assume that if I can get up here, oh yeah, that looks pretty cool from up here. Turn this light off. Get my phone to come on. And shine my flashlight on it. Oh, yeah, that is definitely looking pretty good. Can I get any closer? I can. That's pretty cool. And that might make an extra cool toothy tool tomorrow too. The glistening. Alright, so I do sell my artwork. And if you would like to inquire, you can find my email address. Whoops, just turned off my light. And and it's gone. There we go. No, I am so not adept yet. Anyway, so let's try and zoom out. Those colors are the bomb. Oh, I can't stand it. Alright, so look for the exhibition video on the end screen of any video. Of this video, particularly, actually. And you'll find an opportunity to see what the prizes are at the beginning of that video for the monthly drawing. And the monthly drawing happens on the 1st of the month. The name is drawn between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can make a donation through PayPal if you'd like to on the bottom right hand corner of my YouTube channel banner, or the link on the link tree, which is under Show More under the video, where my paint pouring recipe is also. On the link tree you'll find my Amazon link as well as my PayPal link. So you'll receive an automatic invitation to get in the drawing should you happen to make a donation to help support the production of videos of the studio. Alternatively, to help me out, you could share my videos. You could give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Your comments keep my morale boosted and help me out. Look under Show More for my paint pouring recipe, my cell activator recipe, not in this case necessarily, but I'm liking this more and more as I look at it, and that was fun and interesting and informative to learn. And I'm going to look for bubbles after you're gone. I like the black spots more than I thought. I like it all more than I thought I would. Under the video also, when you see clothing, it's spring clothing with my designs on it. And if you can't find what you're looking for, you can ask me, because I can still add my designs to that store. On the link tree, you'll find Le Gallerist, which is investment quality clothing made in Montreal. And my newest store is Society 6, and the merchandise there is fabulous and well worth looking at. If you've got leftover Christmas money, I'm your girl. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. I have over 2,300 videos, and they're organized by topic and genre, and by the 100. And if you can't find a link, just ask me, because I have all the playlists links saved, and I know where to find a particular video quite easily. Should you need me to help, I'm your girl. So I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and inquiring after the purchase of an artwork could make my day. Purchasing an artwork might make my year at this point. Be really, really helpful. I'd appreciate that. If you want to buy something, I'm happy to talk to you. My email address is under the link tree. It's easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. What can I tell you that I have forgotten to tell you? Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, all on the link tree. My Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, is for students. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery totes and more. We'll show you pixels.com, Finding America, Society 6, and sometimes spring clothing. Depends on how busy I've been. I think I said, but I'm not sure, I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, so inquire away. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to help. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you that too. All right, you guys, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. I'll see you anon. Priscilla out.